Hello, single Aries, and Happy New Year to you. This is going to be your love reading for the month of January 2023. Please have in mind that this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. In this reading, I'm going to be using two decks of cards, a major arcana one and a regular one, just to see what is the situation when it comes to love, romantic relationships for Aries or anyone that has a placement in the sign of Aries for the month of January 2023. So let's have a look, and then I'm gonna be pulling a major arcana just to see how you start the year, Aries, and what is to be expected on your side. Wow, you are ending a painful cycle of disappointments from before, and you might still feel the heaviness of this energy around you, but just remember that it's actually being resolved. So let's see, Aries, when it comes to love, in the month of January, you want nothing but everything, nothing but the whole complete 10 of Cups happiness. Then your approach to love is a very rapid, enthusiastic approach, the Knight of Wands. And when it comes to your potential person of interest, wow, the Star, you might be actually attracting or being attracted by someone that has a lot of star qualities, a lot of charisma, a lot of, light around them. And then the possible outcome for you in the month of January when it comes to love, wow, Five of Pentacles. Might be another disappointment. Let's see. The general energy for you, Aries, when it comes to your love, relationships, partnerships, everything to do with your private sector, let's put it this way, it's under the influence of the Wheel of Fortune. And that's really the good part, because Jupiter right now is in the sign of Aries, which is expansion, lucky, fortunate events. The start of a brand new 12-year cycle for you, Aries. And it's for all areas of your life, but it might actually benefit your personal and romantic life, and that's for sure. Jupiter, it's presented in this card as the Wheel of Fortune. It's literally loads of luck in store for you up till 17th of May. Just be careful what you wish for and count to 10 before you make a wish, because with this energy you are most likely to be talking before you're thinking, and this is not the best thing you can do, Aries. So when it comes to your love, partnerships, romantic sector, there is an opportunity for growth and expansion, and most likely you are not unreasonable when you are pointing your attention to someone that has a lot of star qualities, because you, my dear Aries, is also the person that has a lot of support by the stars for the next 4.5 months, let's say. So these energies attract alike energies, let's put it this way. So you're entering the year 2023 with a lot of disappointments from before. Probably there is still some pain left behind for you to clean up, and this is why you are pointing to what is going to make you extremely happy to the top of your abilities, and this is what you want: complete emotional satisfaction shared with the loved ones and a special person next to you, a family. And you're going to be very, very determined to get it. But this is also a card of passion. So Aries, before you row in January, try to get clear with you. Do you want another passionate adventure, or you want a real, true, loving relationships? Because there is a difference, and with this energy, you're not gonna get the a lot of let's say true love relationships if you really are looking short term. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a short term energy. It's like very strong for the moment, and then it gets really, really dissolved faster. So be aware what you are pointing it to, because if you are looking for real, true love relationships, you might have to wait, because it's not immediate. Sometimes it is. I mean, with Jupiter on your side, everything can be possible, but still, most likely, it's going to take a little bit more effort. And then you're looking for someone that can heal your pain from before. You need to recognize in them the ability not to harm you, at least not at the beginning or for a while, because you're already heartbroken and you have a lot of toxic energies left. And then the possible outcome for you in this situation, if you point someone that it's, let's say, a little bit out of your league, or not, even not, still there is a opportunity for you to feel like you are not good enough, or you're not being appreciated. This for an Aries, it's not a common thing, but sometimes happens, of course. What you need to know is that the word that you bring, it's in your heart, literally, in the ability for you to love and to be honest in relationship and true loving individual. And how people take you from the outside, how people see you from the outside, it's really their problem. I'm not saying that sometimes people don't have the right to have their opinions. They're always entitled for that, but sometimes opinions are not deep enough. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that whatever the case with your self-value and your worth is in the love game, it's not as bad. I believe that you should be always looking for the thing that makes a difference. And with so much energies here, I believe that positive energies, I believe that this might be a flashback of your previous disappointments, more than a real-time evaluation that you are not worth it, you are not valuable, you are not good enough. You know what I'm saying, Aries? I don't believe this is the case. I actually believe that you are actually quite bright on the expectations. You have a lot of faith in your ability to achieve, to really follow your heart passion, and that's why you're gonna be attracted by someone that it's different than the others, has a lot of charisma in them and very bright presence. They may be very popular as well, or might be recognized for some qualities that they are really unique to them. And then you might start to stumble in your own self-worth for whatever reason. I'm gonna check out now. Show me more about Aries, single Aries, and their love romantic partnership sector in the month of January 2023. Show me everything that Aries needs to know about their love life development in January 2023. So we have 10 of Cups clarified by the Magician, and then we have the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Moon card, and the Star, your possible love interest. Oh, there is going to be a situation here. The Page of Cups. Someone's gonna fall in love or something like that. And then Nine of Swords as a final outcome. Well, bottom of the deck is is the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm gonna leave it right here because I believe this is where it belongs. So Aries, I see you really ready to roll, really knowing what you want, feeling capable of getting it, starting something new. You're going to be unstoppable, maybe not on the first few days, but little by little with the month, you're gonna be actually putting putting yourself out there, although the situation is quite uncertain with the moon, there is a lot of unclarity, uncertainty around you. And with this speed, with this faster approach, this passionate approach to the situation, it might not be the one, actually. It might be the suggestion that I have to you is be a little bit more conservative. Count to 10 and use your passion with delay. You know what I'm saying? Like, just investigate the situation first before you go there, because I believe that there is nothing to be rushing for. You know what I'm saying? The power is in those who can control themselves, control their emotions, control their passion even. And this Knight of Pentacles is the one that always gets the result. And you might be feeling, you know, a very lucky flow of energy around you. But remember, you know, success comes with effort most of the time. And as long as you know that and you are implementing such, you know, way of you doing things, it's always for the better. And then the passion can always lead you to trouble. When you have the moon up front of them, like, you can run into something that you can longer regret of not, for example, letting or passing through. You know what I'm saying? And then there is going to be a real attraction between you and somebody with a lot of star qualities. It might be an Aquarius, but there is going to be sparks flying all around, and one of you is going to get very excited about the other one. I don't know which one is going to be. It might be you, Aries, because I see you worrying after the encounter. First, you are like, am I worth it? Do I have everything I need to be in partnership or be around this person? But then the emotions are stronger. You see the potential, and then you start to worry. And why is that you start to worry? It might be that you still have toxicity left from behind, or it might be that something else is not correct. Let me check for you, Aries, because I see a romance, not a romance, but a very strong flirting game that is gonna make you nervous and is gonna make you worried. So let's see why the Page of Cups is here. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, it's your destiny calling you. There's no way for you to escape, Aries. And then, why is the Nine of Swords clarifying the Five of Pentacles? Why are these negative energies? Because you have certain expectations. Okay. Well, Aries, the way that you have expectations is the same way that other people have expectations. So try not to be too result oriented. Try to be like more like go with the flow and see what the potential is while you're rolling, because sometimes you can never know from the beginning or from the start of a situation. I believe that you're gonna have a lucky encounter with someone with a lot of qualities around them, Aries. And not only that, it's gonna remind you of the person that you were before all of these disappointments. You're gonna be actually recognizing where you are right here and right now in your troubled mind, and what you need to work on in your mental, you know, perception of things to do with your love life, because I believe that you're suffering from a little bit of lower self-esteem in the month of January. And I mean, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, these are all energies that are like not very positive. So I believe that you, this star person, this quality owner, this person that it's so bright, so, you know, attractive to you, they're gonna remind you that you are the same person, and yet you might not recognize that you are the same star person like they are. but you're gonna remember who you are. And it's like a gift from the universe. I cannot tell you if this is going to be an affair that is going to last, because the Wheel of Fortune, it's lucky turn of events, but it's a momentum. I'll clarify with one card. Is this romance going to be lasting for Aries? That might be happening for them with a star-like persona, with a lot of positive, bright qualities. Is it going to be something permanent? It might be an offer, but not for all of you, I believe, because 2 pages, 2 new things. Not all new things and new ideas lead to a successful ending, but here we are talking about a start. There is going to be a start because you want to be very, very happy, feeling completely capable. You have everything that you need to be successful. You get this impulse to act, although there is a lot of uncertainty around you. And you meet this star-like person in the unclear, unsettled situation around you, and there are true emotions to do with it. You roll with the flow. There is a new offer for some of you, but the fact that here are so many negative cards tells me that not everybody is gonna be having a success with this romance that is appearing for you in the month of January. Most of you are actually going to remember who they are. If you face disappointment in January, it's gonna be the trigger for you to really revamp yourself, Aries, because you're gonna I feel it so strongly with your reading. You're gonna be unstoppable and you're not gonna let anything stay on your way. You want your results no matter what, and you're gonna go through your lack of appreciation for yourself and your worries to get where you want. And you wanna be successful and lucky in love. That's what you wanna be. I believe that the month of January for you, Aries, is gonna be a month that is gonna remind you of the ability that you have to first recognize yourself for who you are, for the real qualities that you have, and how they can align to attract a real quality partner next to you, if this is what you want. Because I see some of you are just going to be entertaining yourself, to be honest. And nevertheless, I believe this is going to be a step forward into a much more positive development in the year. January is just the start. So Aries, I really wish to you to have, let me put it this way, the success story that you always wanted in any area of your life, not only in your love relationship, but in any sector of your life. This is my wish to you. And January, it's a start. You are fresh and ready. Enjoy. It might lead you to something really, really meaningful, or it can remind you that you have much more qualities and you're much more worth it than you even recognize for yourself sometimes. And this is what you need to bring out to the world, your uniqueness and your true understanding of who you are, Aries. Have a wonderful 2023. I'll see you around.